What are symbiotics? Symbiotics is very simply, it's the combination of probiotics and prebiotics. The biggest issue with chemical cleaners, or the first generation of chemical cleaners, is that they only work very shortly. As long as your surface is wet, you have the action of the detergents and the surfactants, but then very quickly, let's say after half an hour, the activity is gone and the product does not work anymore. With the symbiotic cleaning, you have an action up to 5 days, so they keep working for 5 days. Not the chemicals, but the biological ingredients in the product. A very emerging problem is antimicrobial resistance because of the use of antibiotics, but also because of the use of biocidal products, disinfectants, chemicals in general. There's quite a lot of scientific papers in the meantime that demonstrate that antibiotic resistance and biocidal products enhance each other, so they make it all worse. In the many studies that we did, that also this probiotic and symbiotic cleaning can actively help to reduce antimicrobial resistance in hospital microbiology populations. As I said, chemical cleaners, certainly disinfectants, they tend to contribute indirectly, but they tend to contribute to the development of resistance in general, whereas the symbiotic probiotic approach has a totally different mechanism. It doesn't attack anything, it just changes the microbiology, and it does it in a fully sustainable way. The probiotics are boosted, so you apply the product. Immediately upon application, the prebiotic service will trigger the probiotics to activate, and these probiotic bacteria, they will start producing all kinds of enzymes needed to break down the organic pollution that you have on that surface. So they can sense whether there's proteins, there's fat, there's starch, whatever pollution you have available on the surface, they sense it and they produce and they excrete the relevant enzymes needed to digest that and they can absorb it as a food source. And they can do that up to 5 days. And the probiotics, they have a very interesting capacity besides producing the enzymes. Because of their size, they're just 1 micrometer in size. They really penetrate into the smallest microscopic impurity on the surface. So they invade the surface and they eat all the organic pollution and dirt trapped in that surface up to the microscopic level. The purpose of the prebiotic, that in case you have a surface where there is a lower amount of food available, to prevent the probiotics from stopping or dying soon. After 1 or 2 days, the prebiotics keep them alive for longer, so they still keep active producing enzymes in case new pollution, organic pollution comes in, so they immediately start digesting it. And so you have an enzyme factory on your surface that works for at least 5 days when it comes to the prebiotic addition.